Hey everyone, welcome back to another Friday recap here on the Bound Experience. Hope you had an amazing week. I know I had an amazing week. And if you're new here and you're wondering what is this Friday recap, this is where I recap my week of ministry, what's happening here in Hungary, what's going to be happening next. And it just allows you to kind of see into the, I guess, behind the curtains of what God is doing here in Hungary and really get you to kind of feel what I'm feeling on a weekly basis. And so, yeah, with that, let's just jump right into this. Nothing crazy happened this week, but today, if you're listening to this on Friday, today is February 19th, which means I have exactly 1 month left here in Hungary. My flight is March 19th. I don't think I ever talked about that. My flight is March 19th, where I'll be heading back home to Ohio. It's gonna be exciting to see my family. I haven't seen them. At that point would not have seen them for over a year. But at the same time, I'm gonna miss the people here. I'm gonna miss my friends. I'm gonna miss my fiancé. I'm gonna miss her so much. But I know I need to go home. I need to take care of some things before I move back here for good. Before I make Hungary my home. And, you know, there's a lot of mixed emotions, and I know I'll probably be making more of these kind of videos about my time as closer it gets. But I guess I just wanted to say, first off, thank you so much for this past year, these 11 months. It's been an honor. It's been a blessing to serve Christ over here. I'm super excited to see what he's going to continue to do with Word of Life. And how he's going to use me when I come back and use Rebecca and I as a team as well. And so God has been so good, and I'm so excited to finish out this next month of ministry. So what have we been up to? Well, I've been up to just doing a lot of video stuff here for work, but then on top of that, we have a place pretty much figured out it is figured out. Now it's just making sure that the tiny details are taken care of where our wedding is going to be, and we're getting the rest of the stuff hopefully figured out before I leave to go back to America. And so that's definitely been busy, but also just really hoping that some things go well, that Rebecca can come to America in July, and that we would be able to spend time together. She'll be able to meet a lot of my family in person before, we come back in October when we have something in the States for our wedding. And so it's been really a crazy week and a half, 2 weeks, but it's been so good, and I'm so glad that God has blessed me, and it's truly cool to see. And so with that, I'm going to jump right into prayer requests. I'm not going to keep you guys too long today. Prayer requests are pretty simple, probably pretty much the same they've been the last few weeks. One is just the last month of ministry. Pray that I can focus on what needs to happen. I know sometimes it can be a challenge to focus on where you are now instead of where you're going to be. And I need to really focus on that. And, I guess just maintain that energy that I've had all these past 11 months and maybe even a little bit more as I finish up my time here at Word of Life Hungary, which has been an absolute blessing. And then second prayer request would be just wedding planning details, especially with like Rebecca's visa, hopefully with COVID, that she'll be allowed to come in July. And just a lot of these small details that I think people don't realize, and especially as an international marriage where you have a lot of other things that you have to figure out as well. Be praying for that. It definitely can be stressful for both Rebecca and I. It's not always easy, but we definitely know that we're putting it in God's hands and letting Him do what He needs to be done. And so, yeah, that's a big one. And then third prayer request would be really just my health. I'm healthy, no worries there. Rebecca's healthy, but just keeping myself healthy over this next month. As you might know, that in order to fly back to the States on March 19th, I need to have a COVID test. So I'm, trying not to get that anytime soon. So trying to, stay healthy so I can not only be able to be productive here at Word of Life, but then also be able to make a trip home safe and sound. And then finally is Word of Life. They have done so much for me over this past year, and they have really had a tough year of just different challenges with COVID and with the way the BI was organized and all these different things that they had to really change how they normally would do something, or normally would do a year of ministry. And so continue to pray for them. They're working hard. They are truly trying to make a difference here in Hungary, and it's not always easy in a time like this. So continue to pray for them. If you have any questions about it more specifically, contact me, let me know, and I would be more than happy to share with you what is happening here in more detail. And once again, thank you all so much for this past year. I couldn't have done this without you guys, and it's truly been a special, special time. And also, I just wanted to realize that I wear this shirt so many times for Friday Recaps, so I think it's becoming a thing for Friday Recaps. I don't know why I said that. Just thought I'd point that out. Maybe that makes your day. Maybe that's the fact of the day from Ben. Anyways, I hope you're gonna have an amazing weekend. And I just want to remind you that if you love this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. These 3 things will allow you not only to see what's going to happen next on the channel, but also allow me to reach more people, to even share some encouragement with people that might need it, and ultimately give glory to God. And so once again, I want to remind you of this, that we serve an amazing God, that he is faithful. We can trust him. And as always, we'll talk next time.